I find goals like this to be some of the hardest in here. The student wants to emphasize the aim of the research study. I think mostly it's hard because people don't recognize the strong word here. The strong word is aim, right? So that means goal, right? What were they trying to do? So they're going to talk about the study probably in all the choices, but I want to know what their goal was, and not necessarily what their findings were, what they really set out to do. So again, I'm not going to read the bullet points. They probably don't matter. Let's look at choice A. Analyzing ocean temperature data, Torres found that during a marine heat wave, blue whales foraged farther offshore than they had during cooler periods. Well, this is definitely about the study. This is about what the study found. So this might be more interesting to you, is like, well, what's the conclusion? But the aim is the starting point of all this. And so we don't have that. We have what they did, what they found, but what were they trying to do from the start? Maybe it's the same thing, but we need them to explicitly say that. B, in her study, Torres sought to determine how ocean temperature affects where blue whales foraged for krill in the South Taranaki Bight region. I don't know why I read that like that, but there you go. Sought. Sought means to, like, what you tried, right? So Torres tried, or I was going to say aimed is literally what a good synonym of that. Aimed to determine how ocean temperature affects the blue whale. So, right, notice it doesn't say what they concluded. Right? It doesn't say what they actually did to make this study happen, but I don't care. That wasn't what our goal was, right? Our goal is to talk about their goal. And so we've got to make sure we do exactly what the SAT is asking of us, not just provide the information that we find most interesting. So it's probably this. Let's look at C. Torres' study revealed that blue whales were attracted to offshore waters with a relatively high abundance of krill. That's hard to say without my New York accent coming in. Offshore waters. Study revealed. Well, that's the findings. No good. Torres, a marine ecologist, studied blue whales in the South Taranaki Bight region where the whales forage. Again, this is what she did, but it is not what she wanted to do, right? What did she set out to do? I don't know. B is the answer, right? So I don't think this is hard. I really don't. But I think that a lot of people don't understand the importance of that word aim, and they're not thinking about how an experiment is constructed. But the SAT is definitely asking about those things. We see that in the passages all the time. So it's important to understand the difference between like a hypothesis or a goal, then the method and the experiment itself, and then finally the conclusion or the findings. Those are three separate aspects of a scientific study, and all of them are fair game for these questions or for any other, but they are different parts of the process. And if they ask for a specific part, we've got to give them that part.